Peace, y'all. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Anarkist, and I'm here
with Invisiblekatana.
What it do is a few Nobodies podcast where we talk about shooting shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing much. But what I want to touch on right now today with my man's Invisiblekatana.
It's always a bad sign. anytime it's about me, it's something.
It's gonna be a good show, man. It's gonna be a good show, man. I just want to get into, of course, you're single. We know this. We know this on the show. All right? But I want my help. I need some help from my listeners. All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Because I know y'all got love for us. So you need to show that love by... This is what we gonna do today.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm curious.
To figure out how the fuck we gonna get some, let's call it punani, into the hands of the invisible katana. You're gonna have to become uninvisible, get your punani, and go back to being invisible again. And I'm gonna need you to do that at least one time a week. Alright, this is Dr. Anarkist prescribing to you. Last week I was a pastor, now I'm a doctor, goddammit. Where's my damn?
Like punani times one.
I prescribe you, right? Here you go.
At least once every 7 days.
So, all right, we really about to start this. So, the way the listeners are going to help is they're going to listen to you.
Okay.
As I let you describe what you like in women, as far as maybe dating, or just not even maybe dating. Maybe just you want to smash it and pass it to the side. There's nothing, gentlemen out there, it's nothing wrong with that. So, we're going to go over this show. If you want to smash them and leave them by the side of the motherfucking road, do that. You should have all rights to do that. Just be honest with your shit. Don't act like you about to wipe them forever. So let's get into it.
I think we've also, just for people who are new, the Anarkist has also described, ladies, be sluts if you want to. He is definitely an advocate for everyone being a slut.
You should definitely be a slut if you want to. Like, don't ever deny yourself something you want. Like, you want dick. Go out and get as much dick as you want to get. OD on dick. I need you at the hospital, and the doctor asks, "What are you doing?" Just too much dick. Like I mean, I had a few dicks yesterday. I had some dicks this morning, and then I had a few more dicks for lunch. But then when dinner came around, the dicks that came in, I was like, nah, I had enough. All right, that's how I need my thoughts to be. See what I'm saying? But anyway, we ain't talking about thoughts this episode. Well, we might, but we talking about you. And I don't think thoughts is your thing like that. But let's get into it. So yeah, man, just go ahead and describe, at least right now, what's in your head of a perfect girl for you.
Don't know if there's a perfect girl.
There is. We're gonna start off with physical right now because that's what guys get into. Not all this female. You gotta be cute, you gotta be funny and all that bullshit. Tell me what you look like now.
Oh, just look attractive. That's all it takes. You talking about fit? I mean,
do you like fat bitches, skinny bitches? Hold on, you a fucking fat bitch? Hold on.
If you're attractive to me, then it don't matter.
So fat bitches are attractive to you?
Yeah, if you're attractive. Some people are just attractive. You can be fat attractive. Some people skinny attractive. Some people look bad skinny, which is weird, but that's true.
That's true.
But if you
usually
look good,
you're
the way
a drug addict, but go ahead.
That's true. But, I mean, sometimes you just look. Sometimes
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It is some just regular skinny motherfuckers that's like.
Sometimes you just look too skinny. Yeah, that's the thing. I definitely don't want someone that I feel is just too skinny. Like,
okay. Well, you black. So what's your whole thing with ass? You look. I know you like ass because we done been in situations where I'm like, yep. I think you remember what I'm talking about. No.
Yeah.
But what's your ass scale? Do you like dumb donks, or do it gotta be like? Or is it just like something that poke out a little bit? You can kind of, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of just.
I think. What's that?
I put you in thought right there. Okay.
I think it depends on the full body of the person. Okay. Because once again, like the
she's
skinny
bigger.
thing.
She bigger. She gonna need to have, the ass might be kind of huge on it.
Or if you're like super skinny, because I don't like the thing where someone's like, where their butt's like huge, but they're still skinny. Sometimes that looks really weird to me too. Like it almost like when someone, like I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but like when someone's butt is just huge and it's like, that would look more normal if you actually were a bigger person, because it just looks super weird when you're like.
Can you think of a celebrity that is like that?
Honestly, the closest I can think of is Kim Kardashian when she was like a bit skinnier. Because like when she gained weight, she just looks but like sometimes when she was like skinnier, her butt was always still really big, so it just always looked weird. And that's just like it's like that weird middle ground. But I like a nice butt. I'm not that picky. Like if you're attractive, then it'll work.
Long hair or short hair?
I prefer long hair, but it's not like like when my ex, her hair was short for like most. I feel like it was most of our relationship. She cut it like years ago, so
I hate when she did.
It was just like
I wish I was her friend at the time. Like, don't do that. No, like,
but like I don't know. It's just for me. I just always like long hair.
Okay, yeah.
That's always had. Like I have like legitimately zero issues with short hair. Once again, like if you are attractive, you can pretty much make anything work if you do it right.
That's true. I know.
Because you can have long hair and just. I mean, if you do nothing with it, it'll look bad.
Yeah.
So.
All right, titties. Do you? Because all right, the reason why I asked this is some dudes don't care. For instance, there's a Mims song. Mims is nobody knows this motherfucker. He blew up a while back and now he's gone. But he made this song. This is why I'm hot. And I think he said something in that song. Was that Mims? Shit. Now I'm getting my damn miscellaneous fucking unknown rappers mixed up.
One hit wonder.
Right. He said some line about it was him. It was in another song where he was like, it don't matter about the chest. What I like is below the waist. You can have bee stings, something like that. So it's guys that feel that way, like fuck the chest. I don't give a fuck. But as far as chest with you, do it matter? Can they just be bee stings or whatever, or do you have to motorboat? Go.
I do not have to motorboat.
What?
No. I like that.
See how Paul that guy? What you mean you don't like the motorboat? What you mean by that?
I didn't say I didn't like. I said I don't have to.
God.
It is not required.
I'm following the words.
Yes. It is not. It's not required for my existence.
It is for me.
It is not. It is not the key to my survival.
I got you.
Giant breasts. No.
I got you.
I do not mind them. As you can probably imagine.
Exactly.
But yeah, I like it's that weird thing where it's like I don't have this set idea where it's like your body has to look like this, or this. Like, we did 5 episodes on it, obviously. And I'll go through whatever. So it's got to be the right person more than anything. Because you can be like super hot. Because I'll tell you this, it could be like the hottest person ever. But she take a dump and don't wipe. I'm not gonna like no. You are nothing now. Like
all hotness gone.
That is literally literally gone.
I feel what you're saying. We all right.
Like because it'll be I see you and of course I'll be like, well that person is attractive, whatever. And then after that base point is like. It's not like it has to be a certain measurement of how attractive or whatever. It's like if I think you're cute, it's like, all right, well, that's all there is to it. And then after that is like, well, what do you like? Because as we were talking about before the thing, it was like, this, was like an attraction, but then it was like, well, I just don't care personality-wise.
Well, all right, let's get into it then. Okay, past physicality because you acting like you don't give a fuck about that. Which ladies, that's fucking game. Every motherfucker care about. Let fucking Whoopi Goldberg walking this bitch right now.
I didn't say I found her attractive, did I?
But this is my point. This is my point. Let ugly motherfucking ass, Whoopi ass, fucking Goldberg walking this bitch right now. And she got the perfect personality? She like anime? She like YouTube? You telling me you gonna wipe that ugly ass bitch? If I'm talking about personality wise, she was perfect for you. Answer the question, please.
No.
There you go. So stop making it like
I didn't say it was not about. I said I don't have a specific set. The first thing I said, if I say you're attractive, and then we go.
Okay. Before we get on to
I am as fickle as every person. Or most people.
You're pretty much superficial like everybody else. But let's get into this though. But before I get into that, before I get into personality stuff, what is a no for you as far as looks? What is nope? Because I know everybody got it. Everybody got it. For some of my friends, it's fat bitches. I personally don't have a problem with fat bitches. Personally, like you just said, some of them is cute as fuck, and oftentimes the criteria is that they have fat asses. So I don't have a problem with that at all, at all whatsoever. But what for you is like a deal breaker? Nope, physicality wise.
That is a really great question. That is super hard to say because typically I don't think about it. It's that subconscious thing where it's just like you see what you don't like, so you don't even consciously,
Well, let's start.
I guess the super skinny thing is definitely real, like, because you could be fit technically, but honestly, for me, it's like if I can like see your bones, that's not attractive to me.
So,
like,
super skinny to you is more of a deal breaker than super fat to you.
If you're like technically obese, it's the same thing as being like anorexic to me. Both those legitimate extremes to me, I would most likely find it attractive. And I don't know. If I had to pick one, I would probably say anorexic is less attractive to me. Because oddly enough, it's just, I don't know, the weird health issues that come with being too skinny are, I guess, less known. So it's more of an uncommon factor for me personally, just from, media in general is always like obesity, but no one ever talks about like someone being, like the things that come from that are very serious too. So it's just different elements of it that I wouldn't even be used to, the issues that were there. But those two extremes I would probably say.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, let's get into personality-wise. Go ahead and give your little fucking lame ass, what the fuck your lame ass girlfriend gonna have personality-wise?
Personality-wise, I don't think it's lame, obviously, because it's me. But I would say just
can't be like, a thought. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I don't know,
you don't know she just a thought and you don't know it.
Relocation. I don't know where you came from. But for me, like, my main thing was always kind of the simple stuff. Say nice, nerdy, smart, pretty. That's pretty much it. I mean, I guess goal oriented is something that I kind of have to add in there. But yeah, that would definitely be it. I guess also not boring as far as sexual things. That would be nice.
But all right, let's pause on that real quick. Cause all right, I know some dudes that say the exact same thing. Like, look, she gotta have something going for herself in the bedroom. Know how to suck dick or something. Side note, did you see Blac Chyna's sex tape?
I did not see it, but I have heard. I know everybody's talking about it's not great and stuff like that.
I seen that shit. I seen all 14 minutes and 50 seconds of it, bruh. And if I paid money, I would want it back.
So
matter of fact, I do want my time back, real shit.
Something that this was funny for people who don't know Timothy De La Ghetto. Do you know him on YouTube?
No.
He's an Asian dude, and so he was talking about, it was one of his vlogs. He was like, we don't, like, he was talking about, he saw like a small clip. He was like, you don't know, like, maybe it was after everything was done. He was like, no, let's just put my dick in your mouth, just relax it, just this little stuff. And we just chatting it up, and she's just like, let me suck it.
It was quick. So nonchalant, though.
He was like, maybe that's what it was. He was like, don't talk about, you don't know what it's like. No. But he was talking about the small clip. He said, we don't really know.
He ain't seen the whole thing.
I don't believe he did. Yeah. No. But he.
I'd have grabbed that motherfucker and like, bitch, get your ass over here. She was just like licking it, leaving it alone. Like, bitch, you not that fucking cute. If you get in this bed, you better be a motherfucking beast. Don't try to act all cute. The worst part of the video was at the end. No, we're gonna get back to you, but the worst part of the video was at the end. I ain't gonna lie. Blac Chyna was fucking whack. Sucking whack, riding whack. The ass looked all nasty looking because it's fake as fuck. The whole body just looking weird. You know what I mean? And she thinking it's cute, so she...
She's doing her thing.
Bruh, the worst part of the whole video was the fucking end when my man's was tearing her shit up, bro. He wasn't having it. After she started sucking his dick and he wasn't having it, he went to town on that pussy. He was destroying it. She was attesting like, hold up. I'm like, nah, bitch, this is what you get for that whack ass head. I'm destroying this pussy now. But then, all right, so he was done. Then he tried to come on her face. She's like, no, I'm scared.
Maybe she's allergic.
Maybe she is allergic. I didn't think about that, but it's very hard.
Did she really say she was scared?
She said, no, I'm scared. She said, I'm scared. And
that's funny.
That's when I turned. I think
she might have been. To hear it to me.
She might have been saying something about, I might come on my face. Because he was going straight for the face, too. He got out the pussy, and he was making his way. She's like, no. He was like following her. I'm like, bruh.
Like, lock on target.
I'm like, when you come, you better get your ass back here. I need something to come on. Or you just come in the air like, this bitch, that's so rude. Like, but anyway, at least, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get vulgar, but you know what I'm saying? Put your mouth out, your hand out or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to you. I think you were saying something about, yeah. That's how we got on the topic. So basically, they gotta, cause I always hear guys say, man, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Pussy is pussy. The way I'm
it matters.
It matters.
It matters 100%. I don't like being bored.
I got you.
In that regard.
Yeah.
Trying to think how to say it.
Go ahead, man.
Just being more interested in that or more adventurous than the people I've been with. You get bored with that.
How so? So basically, you was in the BDSM, and then Shayna was like, "Look, motherfucker, I'm not trying to get dominated."
It don't even have to be full BDSM. It can be light. Just, I mean, not even the bondage part. Just the dominate. I don't know.
I got you.
Anything.
Do you like to be dominated or like to dominate? Which one?
It's both. It don't really matter. Like I just don't. Main thing, I don't want to do all the work.
I got you.
That is boring. That is something that's just like, I just don't want to be the one doing all of it, because it's funny, like you see it in movies where it's like, you know, the guy would be super tired and it's like, that's it. It's like, I was on top for 30 minutes. You didn't. You laid there for 30. It's like,
yeah.
I had that. Been there.
Okay.
And it's just like,
No. What's the one commercial? No. What's the it's a comedian. He was talking about him first time he fucked a fat bitch. He like took in the room, cut the lights off. He was like, I was going crazy and I was this way, I was that way. He's like, mother, when I turned on like you, she was like, you need to stop playing and put it in. Like I was fucking this bitch side. Because he started off like, I found that west spot. I was like, yes sir. He was like, with my thing in it, I was going crazy. I was this way, I was that way, I was on top of this. I cut the lights on. She was like, you need to stop playing and put it in. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But all right. So yeah, she can't be born in the bedroom. She gotta at least know how to suck some dick. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was watching a podcast and they brought up an interesting fake statistic. I don't think nobody could ever really get the logistics on this statistic.
Yeah.
Just rhyme right there. But basically he was saying that I don't want to put him out there, but he was saying that he's not a head guy like that, which he had to clarify because the whole room was like, the fuck you mean? Ain't no such thing. So he was like, look, I'm not saying I don't like head. I'm saying that it's not my preferred thing. You know what I'm saying? And his logic was, especially since he's dealt with a lot of women, and in his experience, I want to get your thoughts on this. 70% of women to him don't know how to suck dick. Go. Or suck a good dick.
I think like anything sexual, you just gotta learn what you're doing. That's just plain and simple. Everybody gotta learn. I mean, that's kind of the whole joke with, at least for guys having sex the first time, is like, don't expect to last long. It's just like, you gotta build up a tolerance.
But as far as just the stat, do you think it's that high, or that was the argument?
70%.
Yeah, that's like most women. That's 7 out of 10 women that can't suck dick. Only 3 of them of the 10 could.
I think it all depends, like most things, it depends on where you find somebody in their sexual life.
Okay.
Because you could have somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, but at least attempts to do it, and they get better like way fast. Like you could have someone who watches porn, we'll say. And so they might not actually know what they're doing the first time because they just watch porn, but they'd probably be way more apt to get it, be better at it much faster than someone who like never watched porn and never was interested in that. So for them, it's just like, I don't know anything except for what I see in movies with montages and music and slow motion and stuff. So I think it always depends on where that person even is in their life, because if you meet someone, like I said, it just depends on who they are.
Okay.
And it's just like,
but then I have to ask myself though, because this is a particular sort of thought process. We can't really condemn girls for not knowing. It's not like I'm condemning them, like only 70% don't know how to suck dick. Because the thing is, for you to get good, you have to have practice.
It's not like guys go down on women and they're just great.
Right. No. I would say 90% of the motherfuckers
you be going down there like Tasmanian devil. It's like, don't do this.
I'm pretty sure. Like, honestly, if I had to say, I'd probably say the stat for dudes is in the 90s. Trust me.
Some people probably don't even try.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even if they did, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's this? What the fuck is a clitoris? But as far as it, man, they out there, bro. Remember back in high school, motherfuckers used to say they didn't eat cooch like that, but you knew they did. But you knew they did though. But all right, so physical, that's
reciprocate.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
This makes me. Never thought I'd be so adamant about that. Crazy.
Adamant about what?
Oral. Reciprocate.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. Shout out to that old fruity rainbow dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine. You gotta get in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get into it. So what else, man? What else about women that you say is like, what's the one thing? All right, a chick walking here right now. Mm-hmm. Now clearly she don't look like nothing because you don't have a specific. This is what I want, but
I want an attractive thing.
That's what I'm saying. She, she doesn't look specifically like anything. Let's just say she walks in here, she's bad. Mm-hmm. That's your only criteria.
We'll make it base. We'll say she looks like Olivia Munn.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, see, that doesn't even.
You mean Olivia from off a Special Victims Unit? That's the only.
No. See, that's why you need to watch more nerd stuff.
Yeah, I do.
You be thinking it's just random nerds.
I do, man. I gotta catch up on my nerd shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
If you don't know who Olivia Munn is, I just don't even know why you.
I don't know who the fuck Olivia Munn is.
I'm about to show you.
Hurry up, then, motherfucker.
God, I don't even know Olivia Munn. This is ridiculous, man. Olivia Munn. If you're a nerd, you probably know Olivia Munn from G4, Attack of the Show. If you don't, she's been in movies, of course, she's doing stuff. But there's a lot of clips online, like I always thought she was very attractive and she's
go to this bitch Wikipedia.
Stuff,
what's she doing?
And it's just
I know her.
Mm-hmm. Olivia Munn. You can also find a ton of random clips of her on Attack of the Show that I'm sure you would like, just silly stuff. Her in like a maid outfit jumping into a pie. There's this really silly clip where she was like basically just deep throwing this hot dog that was on a string. Just all sorts of silly stuff and just makes it on the internet. But we'll go with Olivia Munn.
Okay, so Olivia Munn walking this bitch right now. Mm-hmm. Basically, you said you like nerdiness. She had to be into anime.
You don't have to be in anime, but I mean, obviously,
we talking about what
as
you
nerdy
like.
as I am.
We talking about what you like.
Games and anime. Yes.
We talking. Look, man, we building up your perfect chick right now. She's
games,
beautiful,
old, new, nerdy,
beautiful like
Star
Olivia
Wars.
Munn, and she's nerdy. She's into everything you into. Mm-hmm. What else? Can you think of anything else?
Nerdy, nice, smart. Like I'm not gonna be with somebody that's dumb.
Okay.
Not permanently. I mean, I'll talk to you. I might not even want to sleep with you just if you just dumb.
No, I'll sleep with your dumb ass.
I know you would.
Dumber the better. I can leave out quicker. Like, oh.
Look at the time.
Oh,
You're not wearing a watch. You can't see my watch.
Right.
You don't know what watch
These
I got.
crystals can tell time when I look at them. Trust me. Oh, okay.
My hair stand up. I know what time it is.
Yeah, I know exactly. See, when that one stand up, it's 8. I've been supposed to left, bitch. I've been supposed to motherfucking left your ass.
I'm not even here. You don't even.
I've been gone.
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go. But go ahead. You gotta be smart. Can't run a game.
Definitely gotta be smart.
But how you gonna run a game on them then? If they are intellectual and smart. Huh?
I don't gotta run.
Last pussy in your life can't even run game. But go ahead.
I don't have to run game. You don't have to be dumb for me to talk to you. Like if I just like you and you happen to like me, then that's just all it is to it. You don't have to be dumb. I'm not trying to trick you.
All right, hold on.
Because
wait a minute. We about to get into this, bro. Where you at in the game? I'm asking. Where are you at in the game?
I'm single.
No.
Whatever
right,
happens,
this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Do you believe that the game is just like some? Hey, I ain't gonna go to you. Yeah, cool. You wanna date me? Yeah, I wanna date you. Hey, cool. And then happy? No, I'm talking about you need game. You need to be in the game. You need to know when game is being run. Just like your ass was just game for 5 motherfucking years. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Where you at in the game? Did you get in your game up?
I would say so, based off of some more recent stuff.
Like what? I want to know.
I can't say.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, man. But how you getting your game up? I need to know how you. Listen, this right here is very, very vital to all my fellow God listeners, cause you motherfuckers is pissing me off. For real talk, especially you right in front of me. You understand?
Yeah.
Y'all's walking through life like, oh man, I don't need no game. It's just, if I'm just nice and a girl just come up to me, like y'all motherfuckers is watching too many, what's that dude named? Hughes movies. You watching too many 16 Candles. You watching too many breakfast. Y'all think y'all nerd asses is literally about to get the motherfucking popular girl in school with no game. So y'all need to sit back and listen, because we about to find out where this dude getting his game from. Because if you a guy that's telling me right now, oh, I don't have any game, I don't I didn't read and touch up on your game, I'm just gonna assume you getting 0 pussy. Everybody need to brush up on their game. So go ahead, where you get your game from? And don't just say me, because I know you get a lot of your game from me. But go.
For me personally, I'm the type of dude that, like, you know me, I'm kind of just myself. If I want to talk to somebody, I will. like we talked about this a bunch with me with college. It was just kind of going through until I was like, well, now I wanted to talk to somebody, and that was pretty much what happened. And it did end up working with the one person I wanted to.
It did.
Bad idea, but
I ain't gonna lie. Really, this is what I say, man. I ain't gonna lie. Through your whole relationship with such and such.
You already said her name.
I did, but
yes.
Don't nobody on this show know it.
Yeah.
Don't nobody on this show know it. I ain't say it on this show, did I?
Yeah, you said it like a few minutes ago.
I did.
It literally means nothing. Just
right.
go ahead. But with the person.
Okay.
Where I'm at in the game, with how it was or how we met, was that where
this is what I was about to say. If your game tight, it really don't matter. Like that whole situation could have ended up good if your game was tight. And I was right there alone, seeing every little bit of thing, like, bro, you shouldn't be doing that, or maybe you should be doing this. I remember specifically telling you when your girl had a house, this is your motherfucking house. You can kick this bitch out on the ass on some Fred Flintstone and Wilma shit. That's how much is yours. No, it's not. I'm like, dog, you was making me mad.
Yeah.
But like I said, let me get calm because I was getting a little stressed out. My blood pressure's up.
Mm-hmm.
If you have game, it's very hard for you to get played in a game. You see what I'm saying? So your game would have spotted, all right, this bitch is not a bottom bitch for me right now. I need to not be in, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that third eye, that pineal gland, that philosopher's stone that tells you, that gut feeling that you was telling me about, that tells you, this is what I need to be doing for this bitch to be right. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that about yourself.
That was, because I'm still that person where, the big thing with that, the only reason that even remotely lasted as long as it did was because for me.
You let it. You let it.
Yeah, because my love is pretty much absolute until you betray me, and then because other than that, I'm just like whatever.
You keep saying absolute. Do you mean unconditional?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Why didn't you say conditional?
Well, yeah, because I people who.
Well, I guess people. No one really says
get into
absolute.
words. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I think that's what you're really trying to say. It was so unconditional that this chick was doing shit that you probably should have been like, should I smack this bitch or should I leave this bitch? But you was like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So.
How did you change your game?
As far as
clearly,
that,
once you got out of a relationship, you're like, I need to change my motherfucking game.
Well, the main thing is I'm not wasting any time on it. Yeah. It's like it's pretty much.
No time.
Pretty much. If you see my profiles on the app,
you see me in the streets.
The main, the first line in pretty much any profile that I got is like, I'm not here to waste time. Right? It's I'm not looking for anything specific. You tell me what you want, and then that's what we figure out. Because I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to waste anybody else's time. If I'm on an app and someone's looking for a relationship, bye. Right. Because I'm not. It's not that I don't want one. I just, especially after everything that just happened, I'm in that generic guarded phase or whatever. So it's I'm not looking for that, so I'm not gonna waste your time if that's exactly what you're looking for. Okay. That's all you say you want. Okay. But then it's well, I'm just branching out too. Meet whoever as friends, wherever that goes, it goes. Okay. And if that happens to lead to a legitimate relationship, then that person is just good. But up front, that's just not where I'm at. That's not even what I'm looking for.
Are you open to beating them and sweeping them under the motherfucking rug?
That would depend on them.
Okay.
Because for me, that's more basically what you described. It's like a hit and quit it. That's a one-time thing.
Right.
That doesn't really appeal to me.
Why not?
Mostly because I guess I wouldn't want to. It's kind of the waste of time thing. I guess if I talked to the person enough and I was like, okay, I think even if it was once, I'd be entertained enough. Sure. But if I didn't talk to you and you're just you just want to do it, I'm like, you might bore me. I might legitimately be wasting my time. No joke, I could legitimately waste my time just to sleep with somebody once. It could just be. Just for me personally, that's just how it is.
You get your gratification and you leave. You can fuck somebody you don't even like, bruh. Sometimes that's really what it is. It's just we don't really like each other. We just can fuck good together. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. If I feel like I could do that, okay, then sure. Okay. But if it's we say stuff and you're like, oh, I just don't know if I like this or I don't know if I like that. I'm not doing all the work.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm just not doing all the work. I'll do a lot of the work. I'll do most of the work. But at 25%.
No,
gotta be in there somewhere.
If you go into a one night stand, if that's what it is, sometimes that's what it is. You gotta go into the game knowing I gotta do all the work tonight. Look, this is how you can get over on that. Just come real quick and let's just leave that bitch. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just don't even try to just be in it for a long time. Get the fuck on top. Get your nut and get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, did you think what?
It's just like, just
you ain't gotta be there for a long time.
Just be jerking while I'm undressing. It's like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like you know,
put it in and get ready. Bye. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta be in it for, you know what I'm saying?
Slow time, my lady. Good day.
I bid you adieu.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, do that.
But yeah, like for me, I gotta know what you're, at this point at least, I gotta know what you're into. Okay. I wanna know ahead of time, because it's just like, I just don't wanna be bored. For me personally, the main thing for me, for one, I gotta at least know the person a little bit. Like, I don't think I would just randomly meet you and do the one night stand. Like, it would have to be like, I at least gotta know you. I gotta, like, we kind of talked about it before. I gotta, like, at least have, like, that minute conversation where it's like, I can at least assume that you don't have something, even though technically I still have no idea. It's been, it's been 3 days.
I'm just being honest, bro. You're not gonna know what somebody got based on talking.
I know. That's like
a conversation. Like I said, shit. Unless you about to take them to the clinic yourself, you don't know what the fuck they got. Just make sure, you know what I'm saying. PSA. Now, man, just strap your motherfucking ass up. Mm-hmm. Go raw if you have to. Go raw because I'm gonna be 100 with you. Them condoms suck, bruh.
Get like the super duper mega thin.
No, you see, don't be a menace, bruh. Never use condoms, son. They take away all the feeling. That's what I'm telling all y'all kids right now. Don't you ever have sex with a condom. Ever.
Anarkist is trying to either make your dick fall off or get you a bunch of kids.
Trust me, nothing's gonna happen to you. AIDS isn't real. Worst thing that could probably happen is herpes or chlamydia. Trust me, and that goes away like tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
Don't listen to Anarkist at all. Please use condoms. Just be careful.
Let's end this motherfucker before I get in trouble. This has been a Few Nobodies podcast.
You about to say condoms?
Promoting safe sex. Use the latex, as my man
don't be out here,
Dwayne said.
Don't be having. I was talking to somebody, and she was talking about, because I was joking about her, like I was like, make the kids hop her teacher, but she teaches like elementary kids. Okay. So I was joking about that with her, and I was like, she was talking about the dads, and I was like, talk to them, like they're lonely dads and whatever. And I was like, look out for them, and she was like, all of them were ugly except this one dude, and he had like 30-something baby mamas. I was like, well, that's what happens when you're cute and don't like condoms. Like that's how it goes.
Don't like condoms.
30 baby mamas. It's like, well, damn. Gotta let the super loose. I'm sure she was exaggerating, but had a bunch of kids. Like, I mean, she was like, I met all the dads, all the parents and stuff like at a conference. Okay. And it was like, all of them were ugly except the cute dude. And I was like, well, and he had a bunch of baby mamas. Like, yep, that's what happens when you're cute and you don't like condoms. You just bunch of kids.
Man,
I was like, he probably just wanted to see to conquer like Genghis Khan.
He was just trying to populate a whole state or something. Yeah. A whole little city. Mm-hmm. East like, Detroit or some shit. But yeah, man, that junk crazy. That junk crazy. I know dudes that'll run game on chicks talking about I can't wear those condoms. I'll swell up right now.
I'm allergic to latex, and then it's like, there's other types of condoms.
That's the first thing they go, I'm allergic to the latex. Well, I got the sheepskin for your ass, right? I'm allergic to that too.
I don't know.
I'm allergic to sheep and lamb, bitch. Mm-hmm. And latex. But anyway, like I say, y'all know I just be playing. Use a condom. Girls, don't dot around, unless you have to. Guys.
Practice safe sex. That's pretty much all you can do. Use your eyes. Use just all your senses. Mm-hmm. Condoms can't see for you. You gotta use your eyes.
That's very true.
Bumps exist. You gotta see them.
That's true.
Look out.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes it can just be a razor issue.
That's
leave that alone.
You can figure that out.
But yeah, man.
Condoms aren't gonna tell you. They're making some condoms that are supposed to warn you. Like some alarm systems and stuff. Oh, no, that'll be a shame if that just go off.
I'm still going through with it, like, it's gonna be like an alarm clock. Shut up. Pussy look too good.
It's like Anarkist.
Do your job, motherfucker.
There's a 25% chance of.
Shut up. Fuck up.
It's like your chance.
That shit won't go off.
Anarkist, like the numbers are increasing. Like where the grabs are expanding.
This looks like
pull out.
Mayday. But yeah, man. All right, we just clowning. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Mm-hmm. Peace, it's been your boy, the Anarkist. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I am on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm also on the Snap, also known as Snapchat. Anarkist Beats. You can also follow me on Facebook, but that shit not litty like it used to be. Hit me on Twitter and IG and Snap. That shit is lit. Visible.
I am at Invisiblekatana across the web, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Definitely get in touch with me on Instagram if you want to do some photography stuff. For sure, definitely let me know. We are at afewnobodiespodcast@gmail.com, and we are also at afewnobodies on both Twitter and Instagram. So follow us there, like us there, DM us, let us know what random topics are coming up, what movies we should be talking about.
And if you a fine, nerdy, anime-loving chick, you see what I'm saying?
Katana.
Hit my boy up. You see what I'm saying? He clean. Just got tested last week. We had a scare, but I had to go there. I had to go there and hold his hand because you know how that is going. But we good now. Everything's cleared up. You got your ointments.
Penicillin.
Yeah, you got your little pills or whatever. But good.
But definitely let us know if you happen to see me on
the streets,
on the streets, on the apps. You'll see my face. I got all my nerdy hats in there, so you gonna know it's me. You'll know it's me.
Swipe to the, was it?
Right.
Peace.